Hi everyone, welcome to another video announcement. As you know, we're right in the middle of Module 5, Part 1, and we've been breaking up into small groups according, number 1, to the course section color that you're in, which would be either blue, green, or orange. And then you also need to figure out if you're doing a paper or a project. So for example, if you've been doing discussions in the green group, then if you're doing a research paper for your capstone assignment, then you'll be in green group 01. If you're doing a project for your capstone assignment, you'll be in green group 02. So just make sure you're in the right group. If you're not, please contact your section instructor, me or Vicky, and we can unenroll you in the wrong group so that you can enroll in the correct group. Once you're in your group, you'll notice there are some instructions that you need to follow as far as discussing how far you've gotten on your paper or your project. So based on which kind of a capstone assignment you're doing, you'll see a little bit different prompts in those discussions, but all those small group discussion boards are in your small group area under the discussion board tool. So this will be treated just like other discussion boards. You'll need to post by tonight and then 3 responses over the weekend. We will have another discussion board a little later in the semester. You'll see that, might see that listed below. That's due in Module 7 in the small groups. So don't worry about that yet. We're just in Module 5 as of now. Don't forget also, by the end of this module, you do need to submit your e-resume. And that would just be a link to either to whatever site you've kind of created to have your online work presence at. That could be a LinkedIn account. It could be something like a website like Wix, or even a visual resume like Visualize Me. So there's several tools in the module that I've referenced, and if you have any questions about that, please let me know. All I need to look, and Vicky and I will need to look at that assignment, is just the link of the site that you'll want people to navigate to when they want to know more about you and your work experience. Opening tomorrow, Module 5, Part 2, we're going to be looking at our e-portfolios and what we've been doing so far in that process. So as some of you may have received an email even this week about your Blackboard portfolio, if you took MDS 300 in the fall of 2017, you will have created your portfolio in a different format than most of the students this semester. Most of us did our portfolios in Digication, and so the discussion board directions are based on the Digication e-portfolio. Those of you who created a Blackboard portfolio, you can also still share that to the discussion board that's opening tomorrow, but you'll be receiving an email in the next couple days on how to do that. It'll be a little bit different process for you, and I don't want to confuse everyone in the class, but you should also be able to have someone take a look at your portfolio, at the artifacts you've uploaded and your justifications, what you've done so far, so that people can give you feedback. So that's what we'll be doing in the next module, kind of reviewing each other's portfolios, as well as reminding ourselves about proper formatting. Coming up in the module after this next one, I will ask you to send in a formatted page for either your works cited or your references page for the paper you've been writing, just as a first check. That's usually one of the last things students do, but I want to kind of alleviate the stress of that and have you work a little bit on that source formatting earlier in this process. And then there's also a journal that each of you can fill out about the plans you have for what you'll be doing after you graduate from MDS. That's always an exciting and interesting journal for students to write, and for me and Vicky to read, so we're excited about that coming up as well. If you have any questions about that, or where you're at in your service learning process, any other obstacles or things you might be facing, please let us know. Email is usually the best way to contact us, but you can also call us and leave a message, and we'll definitely get back to you. And as usual, if we don't hear from you, we will definitely see you online. Thanks.